Working to find out how a 35-year-old Brooks County mother died after her children were attacked by dogs. Thanks for joining us now at 5 o'clock. I'm Colin Parker.
And I'm Ashanti Isaac. Well, her body was discovered in her yard after her children were taken to hospital. WALB News 10's Brittany Blake reports on the latest in that investigation.
Thursday afternoon, Brooks County Sheriff's Office was called to this part of Webster Street after reports of children being attacked by several dogs. When deputies arrived on scene, they found a body of a woman in the yard. Now the Georgia Bureau of Investigation is leading that death investigation. The GBI said, quote, when deputies arrived, they encountered several aggressive dogs on the property. It was determined the juveniles had already been transported to a local hospital by a private citizen. Deputies subsequently located the body of Courtney Williams, white female, 35 years of age, in the yard of the residence, end quote. I spoke with a neighbor who says she's saddened by the tragedy just days before Mother's Day.
I do feel for the family. I feel for the kids because, you know, now they're finna celebrate Mother's Day without a mother that they just lost.
Brooks County residents told me that they have been complaining about the need for animal control. One said, quote, people dump dogs all over the county and no one can get help with them because there's no county animal control. Praying for this woman's family. This is so sad, end quote. The GBI is conducting an autopsy to determine the official cause of death as the case is still active and ongoing. We will bring you updates on air and online. Brittany Blake, WALB, your hometown news source.
All right, Shalom. All praises to YAHAWAH, bahasham, YAHAWASHI, bahasham. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings to the 144,000 and the rest of the elect. Hey, Shalom. So, hey, you heard the story. You know, this lady got mauled to death by a pack of dogs. And it's judgment from the Lord. And her kids were attacked too, but they were able to get away. But the lady, you know, the mother didn't make it. But I'm going to go ahead and kick it off. This is Job 4:7. Remember, I pray thee, whoever perished being innocent, or where were the righteous cut off? So, when Salakia, when judgment comes down, you know, when your number's called or your ticket's punched, hey, I mean, the scriptures say it right there. Whoever perished being innocent, and the Lord had something against you. This is Zephaniah chapter 3 and verse 5. And the just Lord Yahawah, bahasham YAHAWASHI, which Yahawah is the name of who the world ignorantly calls God. And whenever you see it in capital letters like this, it means it's how do you say it? Like a placeholder for Yahawah. So this is H3068, YAHAWAH, and it reads up here. Let me see if I can get that from right to left. So you see YAHAWAH and Ha, but that last Ha, it's how do you say it? It's like a placeholder. You don't really say YAHAWAH. You say YAHAWAH. Like it that last Ah drops off. So it means he to be or he exists. This is the name of the Lord. The just Lord Yahawah, bahasham YAHAWASHI, and that's in the name of YAHAWASHI, and YAHAWASHI is who the world ignorantly calls Jesus. This is his true name. So the just Lord Yahawah, bahasham YAHAWASHI is in the midst thereof. He will do no iniquity. Hey, he can't do iniquity. You know, he's righteous. He's pure righteousness. He has different angels on the left-hand side and the right-hand side. And the angels on the left-hand side that carry out different judgments or do evil. But he himself doesn't do any evil. The just Lord Yahawah, bahasham YAHAWASHI is in the midst thereof. He will do no iniquity. He will not do iniquity. Salakia. every morning doth he bring his judgment to light. So like this I originally saw the article of this and I wanted to get a video, but I mean, I saw it this morning, but every morning he brings his judgment to light. Every morning you see different things that happen around the world, different news events, like flooding in Afghanistan, different, the Aurora Borealis that happened, after the Aurora Borealis was supposed to be taking place, you know, um, the HARP firing up their higher frequency devices. A woman getting mauled by a pack of dogs. Man lassoing a woman by the neck up in New York. These different judgments come to light. These are different things. People dying in an earthquake. All these things are judgments from the Lord. And every morning, because we have the internet now, so we get these news things almost instantaneously. So every morning, these things, all the judgments of the Lord come to light, and He's doing a lot of judging, and He's going to ramp up. It's going to be doing a whole lot more judging. Because these are like the days of Noah, like the days of Lot. Eventually, in those times that they were in, a lot of people, a majority of people died in those times. And we're looking in these days, for MOTB, World War III, and the ICBMs to drop. And that's going to be a major judgment for Babylon the Great. But anyway, Salakia, every morning doth he bring his judgment to light. He faileth not, but the unjust knoweth no shame. So, he doesn't fail. He's not gonna fail in his judgment. He's not gonna miss his mark. And this woman, the woman that they interviewed in the news break, she was worried. She was just worried about them not being able to celebrate Mother's Day. Celebrating these wicked heathen holidays. Not even concerned about the Lord's judgment. Just they're not gonna grow up with a mother. They're not gonna be able to celebrate Mother's Day. Yeah, showing you the mindset of these people here in Babylon. This is Isaiah 45 and verse 7. I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil. I, Yahawah, bahasham, YAHAWASHI, do all these things. So it's the Lord. He creates the good. He creates the bad. He creates peace. He creates evil. He creates light and creates darkness. There's a balance. The Lord Yahawah is perfect balance. This is Deuteronomy chapter 32 and verse 39. See now that I, even I, am He, and there is no God with me. I kill and I make alive. I wound and I heal. Neither is there any that can deliver out of my hand. So this is the Lord Yahawah that kills. He puts out the order. A lot of people are misunderstanding the Lord. They think He's all love and peace and this and that used to be the old Him. That was the Old Testament Him. Now He's a loving and caring. Now He's just all love. No. It says right here, Yahawah kills and He makes alive. Matter of fact, what is that? Exodus 15 and 3. The Lord Yahawah, bahasham YAHAWASHI, is a man of war. Yahawah is His name. And what does a man of war do? They go to war. They kill. They have different tactics. They have different strategies. of killing. Yahawah is perfect balance. Oh, I had another one I was just thinking of. Let me go back. Maybe it'll come back to mind. Um, oh, I lost it. Maybe it'll come back. But hey, the Lord kills. He makes alive. He can kill you. He can resurrect you. Let me see here. This is Matthew chapter 10 and 28. And fear not them which kill the body, but are not able to kill the soul, but rather fear him which is able to destroy both soul and body in hell. And this is Yahawah, bahasham YAHAWASHI. And hell isn't the the place underground, Hades or whatever, where people in red jumpsuits and them little Salvador Dali mustaches poking you with pitchforks. No, hell can be a condition. Hell can be the grave. Hell can be a literal condition, like you being a quadriplegic, or just you being fully paralyzed, in your own body. You having, mental problems. You just getting all manner of sicknesses and diseases or whatever. Hey, Yahawah bahasham YAHAWASHI is terrible. He's greatly to be feared. But hey, nobody can be delivered out of the Lord's hands. Hey, the Lord wants you dead. Hey, you're going to be dead. This is Sirach, chapter 39 and verse 28. There be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes. In the time of destruction, they pour out their force and appease the wrath of him that made them. So there are spirits that are created for vengeance. There's spirits that go and will get on different things, get on people. Any manner, anything. It can be any animal, a person, whatever. And I'll continue. Verse 29, fire and hail and famine and death, all these were created for vengeance. So you see these different fires, these hailstorms going on, especially there's supposed to be a hailstorm supposedly here in Texas today. And famines, different famines going on all around the world. People can't grow these farmers can't grow their crops. They had that cicada bloom. They had those lantern flies supposedly coming back pretty soon. The farmers around the world not being able to, I think in the UK, this is the first season that farmers weren't able to harvest any crops. And death. Like this lady, you see death going out all around the world. All these were created for vengeance. Verse 30, teeth of wild beasts, them pack of dogs, and scorpions, serpents, and the sword, punishing the wicked to destruction. They shall rejoice in his commandment, and they shall be ready upon earth when need is. And when their time is come, they shall not transgress his word. When the time comes, they're not going to, like, I remember that movie, Terminator, how, was it John Reese, or is it Reese? I can't remember his exact name, whatever. But he's explaining how the Terminator is that you can't be reasoned with, they can't be bargained with. These angels, these spirits, they carry out judgment. They can't be reasoned with. They can't be bargained with. Because they look to please the Lord. But Lord willing, this is edifying. I'm going to say all praises to Yahawah, bahasham YAHAWASHI, bahasham Kakwadash, and double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and peace and blessings to the 144,000 and the rest of the elect. Shalom.